We created a workshop called the Book Biz Builder Workshop that is available to our workshop tier newsletter members. And I will put the link for that workshop down below, but I wanted to put another module for that workshop here for free. If you're interested, you can go ahead and click the link below to go ahead and get the entire workshop. I will be posting pieces of the workshop here for free on YouTube. You might say, Kim, why are you posting it for free when there's a charge in the workshop tier? Well, it's because the workshop tier in our newsletter, where the workshop lives, where if you sign up and you get access to that, you will have access to me as well and my expertise and my assistance in the comments, and it's sort of like a private group over there. But for free, I wanted to make it also accessible to everyone else. So be sure to check out all the videos listed here on the channel to help you create and self-publish for free. And if you are interested in the entire thing, go ahead and click the link below. So we already have our exterior, and that is the PDF file that we're going to upload in our KDP back office. But for now, we're going to look at the trim, bleed, and margins. And I do have a link here to get to the KDP topic, the help topic, book formatting. It says format your paperback, set trim, size, and bleed. We do have a 6x9 book, but we do want to actually figure out what does that look like per page, right? So that's really important. If you want to actually create the document inside of Canva, you want to make sure you're doing that. Let's also talk about bleed. Now, bleed is a printing term that refers to when items are printed on a page and if they go all the way to the edge. If you look right here, you're going to see no bleed on the left. Everything is within the margins and centered, and then your bleed would go all the way to the end here. So that's what it's looking like with bleed and no bleed when you're doing the actual format, and then this is what it looks like at the end. If you're doing a kid's journal with lines that go all the way to the end, you might want to consider bleed going all the way to the end, but it's totally up to you. The most important thing is that when you're creating your description and your details, you want to make sure you know ahead of time if it's bleed or no bleed. Let's go back here and we're going to create the interior of each page. So I'm going to click on example pages with and without bleed. If you have a 6x9 book, this is going to be the page size in centimeters. If you have it without bleed and with bleed, so we're going to be doing with bleed, and we have it says 6.125 by 9.25, and we're going to go ahead and get that over to Canva in a new document times 9.25. So we're going to go to Canva and we're going to create a new design. 6.125 by 9.25, create new design. This is what the page size will be for my actual interior. Now let's go back real quick to that page and let's look at the margins. So we do have a 24 to 150 page count book. We have a 100 page count book. So the inside margin with bleed, right, is going to be 0.375, but here it's going to be the outside would be 0.375 with bleed. So how do we do that? Let me go back over to Canva and show you. So it's 0.375. If you don't already have these guides, you can go over to your file here. You can go to settings and you can go to add guides. So I'm going to show my rulers and guides because I do want to make sure again that I have my 0.375 for my margins. So I'm going to go over here and just click to grab this arrow, 0.375. A little bit larger would do, but you can also make this a little bit bigger if you want to be more precise. I'm going to keep it at, let's just say 0.366. I'm also going to do it from the top, 0.3, let's just say 68. We're going to get it as close as possible. Now, one thing I do like to do is I do like to basically create a little square. And the reason why I do this is because it's not easy to get the margins on the right and the bottom. So I will just go ahead, and again, you can go up, make this bigger and smaller. I'm going to go ahead and put a square that I will later on get rid of, but I'm going to go ahead and make sure that that square is precise. I'm going to copy and paste this on the other side. Once I have that, I will do the same thing coming from the left to the right with my margin. Then I will do the same thing on the bottom. coming in from the right. Perfect, got that. And now I'm going to come from the bottom, and there you go. I don't need these squares. So now that I have my guides, I'm just going to delete them. And there you have it. You have your margins. Now, again, I do have with bleed, so I'm not so concerned, but this is how you create your margins. It's very simple. Stay within this if you want to make sure everything prints. You have your interior, your exterior, your top, and your bottom. Now, I am going to go ahead and place some lines here. I don't want these line widths to be so thick, so I'm going to go over here, make the line weight down to 1, and I'm going to bring the transparency down because most journals typically are gray. But I'm going to go ahead and copy this several times, and then I'm going to readjust. I just copied and pasted. I'm going to highlight. I'm going to tidy up by going to position, tidy up. Perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and move them. I love that you can just highlight, grab, and Canva makes it really easy. I'm making it larger because this is for little kids. I want my large print. Perfect. And there you have it. That is the interior lining of the book. You can go ahead and put any other options if you'd like. If you want to put like a little jungle animal, let me just put color pages. Again, you can be as creative as you want. I'm going to go ahead and put a little lion and a giraffe. Be as creative as you'd like. Bring the transparency down a little bit. Now the key is to duplicate this page over and over. How do you do that? Really easy. You just go ahead over to the grid view, copy this, and paste. I'm going to do 10 times, and then I'm going to copy this 10 more times, and then I have 100 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there you have it. I have 100 pages. 100 pages, and I'm going to do the same thing. Download as a PDF print. Remember, I am using some Canva Pro options, so I can use these in my designs, but go ahead and make sure that you are using the licensing accordingly. Okay, there it is. I'm going to go ahead and save this for my upload. So that tutorial will help you to create your interior for any type of book. You can go ahead and use it to create journals, coloring books, etc. If you do want to write a traditional manuscript, KDP does have some KDP templates. You can go ahead and use those. The most important part to know when it comes to creating a traditional manuscript is you can use pretty much any type of programming. You can use Google Docs, Microsoft Word. There are templates in here that you can download. Go ahead and do that. I'll put the link below. But what you want to do is the exact same thing you did when we showed the creation of the journal. You will download it and export it to a PDF file and make it easy to upload a PDF file so that you can just simply put it in the KDP backend with your cover, and you will have a book instantly within a few minutes. In addition, just like the exterior, you can put pictures on the interior for, say, children's books, cookbooks, heirloom books, and more, and even have it printed in color for free. The options are absolutely endless. You can also word process directly inside of Canva as well by adding text and continuing to write and format accordingly. You can use this as a word processor. If you don't want to use a different one, go ahead and do that, and you can still export it as a PDF and upload it. Canva makes it so easy. Remember, Canva is not only good for creating books, it's also good for posters and videos and presentations. I'm actually doing this presentation in Canva right now. Again, be aware of Canva's licensing policy. Free items are free for licensing. Canva Pro, which we use, allows for designs to be incorporated into original designs, so you can't really copy one design and print it and print it and print it, but if you create an original design using the Pro licensing, you should be able to use them for your books. It's important to know about the policies of whatever you use, and you can use, obviously, other graphic design programs, but we see Canva as the easiest. For more information on this workshop or to sign up, click the link below this video and stay tuned for more videos and more excerpts from the workshop right here for free on YouTube. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next one.
Simplicity.